On the road against Great Britain, which was a historic victory. The Greeks had not lost to Great Britain for over 40 years, while Belarus came up with a massive victory against Turkey. Well, there are the standings as we can see them right now. Belarus top of the group. Great Britain, they'll be taking on Turkey this afternoon. That'll be an hour later from tip here. As you can see, they'll be going off at local time, 6 p.m. But right now, we are here in the north of Greece, in the home of the arena that was once played by Nick Gallis and Papas Giannakis of the Mighty Aris. But this time, it's about the national team, as Greece needs to win tonight to restore faith. Well, there you can see Belarus did very well in their game against Turkey, which many believed was a surprise victory. Well, to say the least, it was a very convincing victory. 84-70. Not many teams can travel here in the FIBA World Cup qualifiers and put up a very big performance. Well, Atsum Parakhorski was their top scorer. He had 16 points, 1 rebound away from a double-double. And he was influential in their play. Well, Maxim Salash as well, he chipped in the top scoring with 26 points. I mean, he was phenomenal, being the big unit that he is in the low post. As Blizniuk also had in 8 points. But Parakhorski, of course, was the leader. Now, for the Greeks, it was a very disappointing game for them on the road. I mean, they were up by as many as 16 points against Great Britain. I mean, they were led by Nikos Gikas and Nekasi Kavadas, the former champion with Ike back in 2018 in the Basketball Champions League. Knows that tonight they must come up with a big victory. Well, Nikos Gikas, their top scorer, their top player. No doubt we're going to see him have a very, very big influence here tonight. There was Kostas Gotikas. Again, had a very poor game against Great Britain. Kazalakis as well is coming into the lineup here this evening. And there is coach Sotiris Manopoulos. And now he will stand for the national anthems of these two wonderful nations. Well, the national anthems have been sung of the two wonderful nations, and now the players and coaches will shake hands, pay each other homage. And ladies and gentlemen, we are 5 minutes away from tip here in the FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifying matchup between our host Greece and the visitors Belarus. We're going to get set to introduce our officials for tonight's game. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very proud to say we have some of the finest officials here in world basketball, and there they are, all three of them coming from Latvia, Germany, and Poland. Well, from Latvia, we have Oskars Lucis. From Germany, we have Carsten Strauber. And from Poland, we have Dariusz Zapolski. And again, we thank you the hard work and loyalty of all of our officials. They've done an excellent job in all of our competitions, and they'll continue to do so here tonight at the FIBA Basketball World Cup European Qualifiers. There you can see the Greek fans. They're ready now. They know they must try their best to support their team to go 1-1. They don't want to go 0-2 against a team that won by 14 against the mighty Turkey. Well, Belarus, a big opportunity for them. Remember, they did not qualify for the 2019 FIBA World Cup in China. They went through the qualification system. So starting off 1-0, they'll be flying with confidence, and they'll be thinking they can do it here in the north of Greece, in Thessaloniki, and the home of the mighty Aris. Well, we're going to take a look at the starting lineups in these games, and again, it'd be very interesting to see how these two teams mix up. And I would imagine that Nikos Gikas is going to be running the show this evening for Elada. Well, one thing you can definitely expect from this atmosphere tonight, it is going to be a high-flying, rocking atmosphere. These sets of fans are really going to go after it and really going to give it everything. Well, we're going to take a look at the Belarusian starting lineup. There you can see Blizniuk, he will be in the starting lineup. Maxim Salash now, he was their top scorer. He had 26 points. Oatsan Parahusi, excuse me. And Beliancu will also be there. And Sitnik will also be in the backcourt. Well, Coach Vergen, of course, a lot of options he can go to. And again, he'll be hoping that his chances will be very high tonight. Again, a lot of shooters that they do definitely have coming off the bench. Well, there is Rostislav Vergen, of course, every favorite. Knows what a big opportunity that his team have tonight here. Well, now we'll take a look at the starting lineups of Greece. Now, Katsavelis will start in the backcourt along with Nikos Gikas, and Charis Yiannopoulos will also be in a very similar starting lineup. This time, Kostas Gontikas comes in, and Dimitrios Agravanis retains his starting lineup. Well, very much unchanged, apart from bringing in Kostas Gontikas in and Sotiris Manolopoulos. Well, one thing about Sotiris Manolopoulos is that he was with Ike in 2017-18 regular season of the Basketball Champions League. But then the change was made to bring in Dragan Shakota, excuse me. As Dragan Shakota came in, he was the GM of the club and led them to the championship that year of the BCL. Well, Coach Sotiris Manolopoulos actually played college basketball at Boston University, so one of the rare few that made the journey to the United States for his university. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us here in the north of Greece. We are in the city of Thessaloniki, a city rich in Greek tradition, beautiful scenery. And right now, we're in the arena, the home of the mighty Aris. But it's about the national team. Greece need to bounce back after a disappointing loss on the road against Great Britain Thursday, while Belarus are high-flying with confidence as they picked up a victory against Turkey. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're now going to have a minute of silence very soon in this game. Well, a minute of silence will be in remembrance for the passing of Vaso Beskaki. Well, Vaso Beskaki dedicated her whole life to basketball, serving the Hellenic national team as a player, and afterwards the Hellenic Basketball Federation in the office of both the national teams and in relations with both the international federations and FIBA. And sadly, she has passed away at the age of 46. And now we will stand for a minute's silence to show our respect and pay our homage to Vaso Beskaki, who has passed away at the age of 46.
Δυστυχώς έφυγε νωρίς από τη ζωή σε ηλικία 46 ετών και θα μας λείψει πολύ. Ας κρατήσουμε ενός λεπτού σιγή στην μνήμη της.
Well, the respect's been paid to Vaso Baskaki. May she rest in peace for all of her hard work as both a player and in the office of the Hellenic Basketball Federation. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're set for tip. This is the FIBA Basketball World Cup European Qualifiers. Greece are now 0-1. They need a victory. Belarus want to stay undefeated. Yiannopoulos is ready. The tip is ready. And business is about to get underway. Well, it will be Belarus to get the first possession of the game. And tempo will be key in this one. As you can see, Belarus showing that they can be a very lethal perimeter shooting team. Well, dribbles now get a handoff here. Loving this dribble handoff sequence, trying to get the switches against the Greek defense. Well, pump fakes now. Steps back, takes a tough shot, fading out of bounds, doesn't get it. And now Greece can push this one with Gikas. Yiannopoulos now passes this one out. Well, Gikas had a very good shooting night as now Agravanis gives this one up to Katsiavelis. Agravanis now 10 on the shot clock, gonna back down here in the low post. Goes up with a tough move, gets in and out, gets his own rebound, doesn't get it. Belarus secure the defensive rebound, excuse me, and now they'll push this one. Goes down the middle now, kicks it out to get a quick three in transition. Three is up, it's no good. Secure another offensive rebound. Already Belarus trying to play a run and gun style here, just trying to get as many shots as possible on the perimeter. Probably need to slow it down a little bit. A few seconds left, forces up the three-point again, they can't get it. Yiannopoulos now gets the rebound. Now Nikos Gikas will just slow this one down now, get into a half-court set here. A very experienced point guard who's played for both Aris and Ike in his playing days. Now we're on the 10, the shot clock, gives this one up to Yiannopoulos. Gets another handoff. Gikas trying to go bounce pass. And now the 3.6 seconds there is Yiannopoulos there. Again, a very well-respected coach in the Greek Basketball Federation and with Greek basketball fans, but right now knows that tonight it's a must-win for Greece. They don't want to go 0-2 here, which could be a problem for them. Well, I think they have called a foot violation now, so it's a fresh 14 on the shot clock here for Greece. Katsiavelis now. Gikas throws a lob pass down low and another foul's called. That's a smart play there by Agravanis. The foul is called on Maxim Salash. Smooth little cut there, but again, Belarus very much ball watching there on the defense. Bound now finds Agravanis, goes up, but still can't get it. Gets his own rebound, fights for it. Goes out of bounds, and it will be Belarus ball. Well, Agravanis there showing a lot of physicality and a lot of determination to get the ball in the paint there, but again, it's great defense by Parachuski of Belarus. Try to get the ball in the half court here, and again, they're going to try and get something going. He's left wide open again. Well, how wide open does he need to be? But he still can't get it. And now Agravanis with a rebound. Looks like he's going to take this one all the way, but he's going to have to pull this one out to Yiannopoulos. Gikas now. Finds Katsiavelis. They go down low to Gontikas, spins around, goes baseline. Now there's a much better play. Draws a foul. And Konstantinos Gontikas is going to go to the free throw line here for 2 shots. Well, the big man standing at 6'9". Well, that's Agravanis, but the guy at the free throw line is Kostas Gontikas. He's originally from Marousi, Greece. He started his professional career back in 2016, but played in the 2019-20 season with Peristeri. Last season also played with Aris. So makes the first free throw. Well, interesting, he played Division III basketball at NYU and again played there for 4 years. So he makes it 2 for 2 for the charity stripe, and the home crowd now. Well, I'm sure, ladies and gentlemen, if you ever go on YouTube and type in Aris fans, you will see this arena packed out, flares. That's how passionate the game of basketball is here in Thessaloniki. One of the 2 big clubs is now Makes a penetration, bit of contact, goes up. Strong move, doesn't get it. Left wide open now. Oh my Lord! Well, throws it down. Well, he was trying to kick that one out. Well, he had shooters left, right, thought about it, and he said, it's time for a throwdown. And he's gonna go to the free throw line now for making a three-point play. And that's what happens when you leave him wide open. Doesn't make the free throw, and again, Belarus here fighting for the offensive rebounds. Again, just showing a little bit more desire here in the lane. Now tries another one, doesn't get it. This time, Agravanis secures the rebound. Now Katsiavelis here will push this one in transition for Greece. Katsiavelis pulls out. It's Nikos Gikas from downtown. Well, Nikos Gikas, excuse me, came up and just like he did against Great Britain, pulls up for those three-pointers. And now it's a 5-2 lead here to Greece, and this is the kind of start that I want to get. Some good looks from the perimeter. Now Belarus here go to the dribble handoff. Looking to throw it down low to the big fella. Belarus trying another three-pointer. This time he gets it. Coach Manilopoulos knows that at some point Belarus going to start to get things going. As Blizniuk there gets a three-pointer. Throws a love pass, but Agravanis just does enough there to keep it alive. Manilopoulos now throws it down low to Agravanis. He's got it back down. Middle puts up another jump hook. This time he draws a foul. And Agravanis will go to the free throw line here for 2 shots. Greece really trying to push the issue down low in the low block there. Gonskis and Agravanis. And Agravanis, wow, it's a tough one there, because if you see there, Beliancu there has his hands up, and I'm not sure what else he's supposed to do at that point. That's a good move by Agravanis, but I thought Beliancu played some good defense there in the low block. Agravanis, as we saw against Great Britain, very poor free throw shooting night. Not the greatest free throw shooter. Stepping up now, making these. And that could be a defensive situation there for Belarus to, every time he gets the ball in the low block during the penalty, just foul him. Send him to the free throw line, but as he steps up in the second one, you can see Gonskis almost got the offensive rebound and it went out of bounds, and it will be a Greece ball on the baseline. Gikas now will inbound this one for Greece. It's Adami Yiannopoulos, that three in the corner, in and out, doesn't get it. Gonskis trying to fight for another rebound. Now Belarus can push this. Almost turnover, goes out of bounds, and it will be Greece ball. Great defense by Nikos Gikas. You can see Stabruski there trying to say that there was a little bit of a, let's have a look at this, a pass. Comes off Gikas. Stabruski's got no arguments. Definitely touches it. Trying to say to the official that he didn't touch it, but he knows he did. So Greece now will get the ball back. Gikas now. Cross court finds Yiannopoulos. Down the middle, draws a foul, and that's the 14th foul now for Belarus. And we've only played 4 minutes so far. This is much better from Greece than we saw in the last game. Last game very much settling for perimeter shots, and even though they had a 16-point lead against Great Britain, by the time GB went on a run, it was too late for Greece. They cooled down from the perimeter, but again, trying to force the issue down low to both Agravanis and Gonskis. As now Gikas comes off one screen. Katsiavelis finds Yiannopoulos. Yiannopoulos now, beautiful pass. Oh, Agravanis almost turns it over. He's got to shoot it. But an offensive foul is called. Again, probably just one too many passes there. You can see Karis Yiannopoulos made a beautiful drive on the baseline, but at that point, you got to put up a floater, and if you don't make it, you got to hope that Gonskis and Agravanis come up with a rebound. Now trying to take this one in transition, but he's going to have to pull this one out. Stabruski now gives this up. Blizniuk tries a long three-pointer, and I think he just touched a little bit of iron. And in doing so, you can see Coach Vagan now looking to make a change quickly. As Blizniuk now will come to the bench to take a breather. Now Gikas here on the ball, looking to go pick and roll Gontikas. This time we got to Katsivelis, and Katsivelis cross court. Down to Gontikas now down the middle, kicks out. Agravanis has got to put up a Hail Mary shot off the bank while the trapeza is open here in Thessaloniki as Agravanis went in with a wild shot. Takes in the lane, gets rejected under the basket. 2 rejections and another one. 3, can they make it? Oh my Lord. Well, right now the Greeks said 4 times, Spiti mu, this is our house. You are not welcome. Whoa, Ena, Dio, Tria, Tessera block shots 4 times. This is our house. Spiti mu, Yiannopoulos said, not in my house. That is what he called defended the kingdom of Thessaloniki. Well, Belarus now just finding how tough it is in the paint here. Players such as Agravanis, Yiannopoulos, and now Kavadas has checked into the game. We try to catch and shoot from the perimeter, and he nails it. Well, Belarus showing a lot of confidence as that man against Abruski. Ties the game up at 8 apiece, and if they can get that perimeter shooting going, this could be a very good game for both these 2 teams. As now Vasilis Moratis is in the game. Kavadas kicks in the corner. Another kick out. Another foul. And that's a silly foul to give away because 7 seconds on the shot clock, and now Nikos Gikas is going to go to the free throw line. Here for 2 shots. The foul is on Mikulski. He should have come with an interception right there, but I think that was what Mikulski was 50-50 on whether to go and take that gamble, but in the end, the 50-50 decision on it forced him going in to commit a foul. Well, Greece now, you can see, going to their bench and really trying to use as much depth as possible. Well, into the game is now number 41, Leonidas Kasalakis. These will be 2 free throws now to Gikas. Well, Kasalakis stands at about 6'7", and again, predominantly plays a 3-stretch 4. Now, he did play a couple of seasons in Kazakhstan for Astana before coming back to play for Prometheus Patras. Well, Gikas takes a few knocks on the free throw, but can't knock it down. Well, Nikos Gikas is definitely a fan favorite. I mean, you couldn't have asked for a harder working point guard who plays with a lot of pride. So makes a second free throw. Now he's just going to put a bit of full court pressure on Alatka there. 1-point lead now here to Greece. Made a last 3-point, takes another one. They left it wide open. And Belarus are starting to light it up now. Well, Mikulski, after making a defensive blunder, comes in and just lights it up. Comes off one screen now, splits the defense. Good ball movement. Yiannopoulos goes down the middle, tries to find Kavadas under the basket. Doesn't get the and one, but the big fella is going to go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. Well, you just wonder with Greece's offense. Great penetration there again by Yiannopoulos, but again, puts Kavadas in a very tough situation. Could argue that maybe Greece are just overpassing the ball a little bit too much. Well, Kavadas makes the first free throw. As we mentioned, Vasilis Kavadas was a member of the Ike team back in 2018 that won the Basketball Champions League. He played 2 solid seasons at Ike before moving to Herakles here in Thessaloniki. Also played for the rivals Aris as well. Great defense there by Moratas. In the lane now, look for a kick out. Another wide open shot. The 3 is up, no good. Well, it's a good look there by Belarus. A penetration, a wide open 3-point. And again, it's just showing how much they're making the Greek defense collapse. And at the moment, the Greeks got to hope that Belarus don't stop making these shots. Here comes the pick and roll now. Moratas goes in with a smooth little fang roll. He gets fouled. And now Moratas will go to the free throw line. Well, he faked the pick and roll there. Kavadas came to set it, but he crossed over. Just beat him to the spot. And Alatka has no choice but to commit the foul. Oh, Vasilis Moratos, 24 years of age, and again, takes the first free throw, makes it now. Currently now playing in Lavrio, having a decent season in the Basketball Champions League, and also played in the Basketball Champions League for Peristeri back in 2018-19. So, gonna play with a lot of continental experience and not a bad option to have off the bench for this Greek national team. Well, makes the first free throw. Tries to penetrate now, spins around, goes up, and it gets rejected. Well, Vasilis Kavadas said, not in this speakeasy, not in my house. Draws a foul. I want to see the replay on that. Bosso Malene. Well, Malene, Vasilis Kavadas, not in my house. Why don't we play volleyball? Blizhnev now looks like he's just gone to the ground, taking a little bit of an injury possibly. Hopefully he's okay. You can hear the Greek fans now shouting Elas, the Greek word for Greece. Comes the handoff now. Belarus now trying to make it. That's a beautiful move now. Takes a tough shot, fading away, in and out, doesn't get it. The foul has been called under the basket. It's on Kavadas this time. Well, the dribble handoff offense is really working here for Belarus. Curls the screen now. Another three-pointer from no man's land. Well, what a pass. Now, the question is, will he get the assist for that one? Well, Badahuski won't be wondering if that's the case because, yeah, he did so well there. Crosses over now, splits the defense. No foul called. Now, what do we have here? Transition goes up, throws it down. End-to-end stuff right now. Belarus taking control. Greece now. Just being called into question as Moratis tries to make a penetration. Moratis gets blocked. He gets rejected. Well, what a block there by Atasan Parahuski. Well, Moratis thinks he's got it. Parahuski says, not in your house. Get out of here. Well, this game has got the most blocked shots that I've ever seen. The team's really just doing anything to protect the rim at the moment. Backs down now, takes a fadeaway in the lane, gets it. Well, smooth little move there by Leonidas Kaselakis there. Well, the former BC Astana player spent 2 years in Kazakhstan there, just showing his ability to back down in the low block. Well, Belarus now playing with a lot of confidence under the basket. Oh, it's too easy. Well, tips it out there. Great job there by Kavadas. Well, he should have gone up and dunked that one. Well, Dario Hernandez had a perfect opportunity there to put a two-handed jam, but in the end went for the simple layup, and Kavadas reacted very quickly. Kaselakis now trying to back down. Well, there's the help side defense. All right, turns it over. Hernandez with a steal now. He can push. Well, he got numbers now. Pulls up for a three-pointer. Got it! Big-time shot. And right now, it is all Belarus as Ivan Aladka has come ready to play. Well, he gives Belarus now a 5-point lead over Greece here in the first quarter. Ratis now tries to go to the, kicks this one off to Kaselakis. He'll try three. Yatris Paragalo. And it is end-to-end stuff right now. These two teams just going back and forth. Again, good ball movement, a beautiful penetration there by Moratis just to be able to kick it out to Kaselakis. Shows you the vision. That's a long two-pointer. Has his foot on the line, doesn't get it. It's now Kavapolis now checks into the aim. Moratis on one screen. Let's go big pop here with Kaselakis again. Takes a tough shot, nobody going in for a rebound, and again, difference between the Greeks and the Belarus national team is that all the Belarusian players are just going in for those second chance points. Any offensive rebound they can get just to keep the pressure on Greece. Now we're on the 6 on the shot clock. Got to get something going. Spins around. Finds a big fella. Defended by Kavadas. Doesn't get it. Big rebound. And now Greece can probably get one last shot here in the first quarter. Kasalakis now gives this one up. I'm going to dribble this one down. Hail Mary 3. Doesn't get it. It was on target. Couldn't get it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the first quarter here, it is Belarus who lead this one 18-16 over Greece in this FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifying match. We're live here in Thessaloniki. The Greeks are 0-1. Belarus are 1-0. What is going to be the outcome? Will both teams go 1-1? Or will we see a different outcome? Well, let's take a look at the stats right now. It's been a very interesting game. Belarus 4 for 10 from the perimeter, only 3 for 13 from within the rainbow. Greece 2 from downtown and inside the paint, but they do have 6 for 10 from the free throw line. Belarus have yet to make a free throw this evening. Now we'll show the highlights. Well, I think the problem right now for Belarus is that, well, there was a two-handed stuff right there. Fakes the pass and he throws it down with authority. Well, Greece now only made 2 3-point field goals. That was one of them coming from Nikos Gikas, but Belarus having 4 of them. Well, Blizhnik did go down with a bit of an injury. The trapeza is open today here in Thessaloniki. Well, buy me some gyros and souvlaki, but make sure you take some cash out of the trapeza. You can see Belarus, 4 blocks there. I say 4, it was actually 3, but Greece just doing whatever they can to protect the basket. And Kavadas with the rejection. Stavruski there with a big time. Well, I thought that went in. I mean, it looked like it went in, but Kasalakis with a fadeaway. Well, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you download the official FIBA Basketball World Cup app where you can customize your experience, get all the best stats and highlights that mean the most to you right up to the journey. They'll take us to Japan, Indonesia, and the Philippines. Remember, download the official FIBA World Cup app on your smart tablet, your smartphone, or your Android. Greece now trailing by 2 points here. Zagravanis looking to throw it down to Kavadas. Goes out of bounds. I think Kavadas was slightly manhandled there by Parahuski. Big fella being very aggressive, protecting the basket. A couple of arms around him, but tips that one out of bounds. Kasalakis now goes down to Kavadas. Kavadas goes up, doesn't get it. Parahuski there does enough there to secure the rebound, and now Belarus can push this one. Foul has been called on the ball against the Greeks. We get the ball down now. Plenty of time here on the shot clock, but now we're into 10. It's Parahuski now looking to give this one up. Not a lot of movement off the ball. Makes a penetration now. Forces up a circus shot and the tip in. And there you can see again, Belarus just going after those second chance points. That time is Maxim Salash. Now he did have 26 points in their win against Turkey. He's a hard-working player, as we've seen in the Basketball Champions League time and time again. Just now, just on Kasalakis now. He's able to smooth little finger roll. Well, he went in like the Iceman, the Greek Iceman. Oh, Leonidas Kasalakis there. And a beautiful move there. Cuts it down to a 2-point ball game. Well, we're going to throw this one down now. Salash now spins around. Salash fades away, but they caught a foul. So he will go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. It's an interesting role that we've seen Maxim Salash have in the Basketball Champions League. I mean, he's a very high energetic, hard-working player. He's only averaging 4.2 points per game this season. He started his career back in 2012 with Smokey Minska. And he decided to take his talents out. He's played in Spain, Poland. Also played in the VTB League for that matter, and in Estonia. Currently right now playing for Herrera, San Pablo Burgos, and that won the Basketball Champions League in 2021 last year. Belarus now just staying slightly in front here against Greece. Greece looking to peg back as much as possible. Throws down to Kasalakis. Physical post defense. Now there comes a double. Vanis, who doesn't take many three-pointers, and that's probably why. Manilopoulos there. Probably not convinced that's the right shot for him to take. Now Belarus here with another chance to build on the lead. Goes in the screen, passes it off, and he goes in. It's a beautiful little 1-2 there. Well, it started with a penetration, a dish off, and they won an and-one. Spadahuski is now dominating in the low block. Gikas now comes off one screen, kicks this out to Agravanis. Lakis dishes it off to Gontakis. That's the thing with Greece, is one too many passes. Gontakis goes fading out of bounds. It gets bailed out there with a foul. And I thought that was terrible defense there by Parahuski, because collectively Belarus did their job by, I mean, they're making it very tough for Greece right now, but well, it is a foul, no doubt, but it's a very poor one to give away. Has his hands down by his side when he's defending him in the post, but look at the bounce pass. Parahuski is dominating right now. Free throw shooting from the Greeks again has been very questionable at the moment. I think the anxieties of playing in front of their home crowd after losing against Great Britain, Newcastle Thursday. Gontakis makes the second free throw. Great defense here. They almost turned it over. Belarus able to keep it alive. Well, they kick this one out. Wide open three. Got it! Nails it from downtown. And Belarus right now have come out like a house on fire. Bliznyuk come at the big time as he gives Belarus a 7-point lead. Now he hits his second three-pointer of the night. Well, let's go and listen to what these two coaches have to say.
Θέλουμε ένα από staff με τον Κασελάκη. Πώς θα την πάρεις καλύτερα? Σαν τρία, έτσι να την πάρει, ανοιχτά, έτσι να παίξει. Και πες ανάλογα, λό με σένα, έτσι. Αλλά έχουμε χαμηλώσει ταχύτητα, πάμε αργά. Πρέπει να πάμε πιο γρήγορα. Έλα, πάμε.
This is where Greece now don't want to get too far behind, because this is what happened in the second half. Now Belarus is staying in this 3-2 zone, which is interesting. Zagravatis goes up, and it's too easy. Well, this should be candy right now for Greece to break down a zone against Belarus. I'm very interested to know why Belarus would think they want to play a zone against Greece. The man-to-man defense was working much better for them. You know, if you're Belarus, you're on the road right now. You want to go 2-0. You want to keep building momentum. Parahuski now throws it down to Salash. Salash fakes it. Oh, beautiful, but rims out. Well, the fake there, a bit of a dream move. Just put a bit too much mustard on it. Trying to try another three-pointer. Yatris Barakalo Haristo from downtown. Well, Lucis comes in the game, and all of a sudden, building a big amount of confidence here for Greece, cutting it down to a 2-point ball game. And now Belarus have to go timeout. 6:35 to go here in the second quarter. Again, as soon as they went to that zone, it just was an invitation for the Greeks to sort of step up their game. Let's go and listen now.
Окей. Пошел, Влад зашел, Тёма выпустил Влада. Окей. Киря довел Владу, получил заслон. Сожми Тёмину. Тёма получает мяч, играешь с ним 1 на 1. И уменяй. Жека, когда играем Айверсон, любой Айверсон, Жека поставил заслон. Тёма, напускаешь его наверх.
Well, they can see Lutzis now, and that's a Magalo. 3-pointer from downtown. That's going to do a lot of confidence here for the Greeks, and those fans, they love it. Well, look at the jersey. Antetokounmpo represented in the house. Now here, Belarus, the 7-point lead. Now it's cut down to 2. You gotta love the way the Belarusians play their basketball. They move the ball very well. Belaruski now tries to back down, falls over, keeps it alive. A few seconds left, pulls up from the mid-range. Well, gets a tip on it. Great defense by the Greeks, and now they can tie the game up. They can take the lead. Oh, it's a poor turnover. It's Karakovsky there. Comes up with a loose ball. Well, I wonder what they're going to call it. Well, did he step out of bounds? It was a foul called. Let's have a look at the replay here. Did he travel? Well, what was Nikos Gikas thinking? I think what they did, they called it travel. He clearly didn't step out of bounds. He did take a, it looked like he bought a ticket to fly from Athens here to Thessaloniki with that travel, but I'm sure his travel plans have been canceled. It's just now pick and pop. Gravanis again doesn't take many 3-pointers, and again, somewhere along the line he's found a bit of confidence in him to take them shots, but I don't think Coach Sotirios Manolopoulos wants him on the perimeter. I mean, Gravanis is a fantastic post player, but surely they'll want him in the low block. Parahuski now gets a handoff. Back to the big fella. Parahuski goes in, and again, the big fella just doing the roll to the basket so well. That's why he was their best player in that win against Turkey, where he had 16 points and 9 rebounds. In the lane now, beautiful shot. Kasalakis here, you can see, stepping up his game here for the Greeks. Exactly what they needed. Tries to step back there from the mid-range, a little flatter now. Greece can push this one, but Gikas gets fouled. Not too many arguments there from the Greek bench. They're gonna call that a regular foul. You gotta love the tempo of Gikas. How he's able to push this one. Oh. Wouldn't be surprised. Look at this move. The back down. Well, that is a little bit like Papadopoulos back in the day for the Greek national team when they beat the USA at the 2006 FIBA World Championship. Lazarus Papadopoulos, the man. Well, I think they are going to review this. No, they're not actually going to call this a regular foul. And you got to like that from the officials, because sometimes you can see an unnatural movement. Quickly, the reaction from the officials is to call an unsportsmanlike foul. But again, you got to love the fact they let that one go just to keep the physicality of this game. That's what we're here for. We want to see these two teams really battle it out. As the pick and rolls, Gontikis now fakes it. Gontikis goes in. Oh, it's beautiful. Well, which one do you want to pick? That's the Lazarus Papadopoulos effect. I'm sure these two players, they were little kids watching the big legend play back in the day, but they're replicating every move right now. Ties the game by. Turn it over. Now they got numbers here. He's got Agravanis. Agravanis around, lays it up in transition. Well, Adonis Fox is there. That is a replica. Another legend from the mid-2000s. So it gives Greece now a 2-point lead. Comes up one screen now. Has a pick and roll, but it dribbles off the foot. So it's going to be a fresh 14 on the shot clock here for Belarus. The 4:05 to go here in the second quarter. And Bliznik there. I mean, look at this. Is that Adonis Fatsis coming back out of his retirement? No, it's Agravanis. And there's the Lazarus Papadopoulos move. Oh, you gotta love it. Finds him in the corner, thought about taking it, goes down to Parahuski, kicks this one out to Bliznik. Pump fakes, takes a three-pointer, doesn't get it. Strong rebound by Belarus now under the basket, and a traveling violation. Great defense by Gontikas there. Now Greece here with a 2-point lead can start to build some momentum against Belarus. Zanopoulos here gives this one up. Finds Lutzis. There's a foul, and he gets a third team foul now for Belarus. Well, they got to be careful they don't give up too many fouls here, because it can be very tricky to defend players such as Nikos Gikas. As I mentioned, Leonidas Kasalakis and Katsivelis is on the floor as well. Charis Yiannopoulos not going to play in that corner role here, trying to get the ball, but hasn't really. He's only taken one 3-point field goal shot, excuse me. Get the ball inbound now to Katsivelis. Well, I said he hasn't taken enough at this time. Yatris Efkaristo Filomou. Well, Charis Yiannopoulos from downtown. I think he heard me. Well, sometimes you got to get out there and mix the game up. And the lane now turns it over. And now Greece have numbers in transition. Finds it all the way, lays it up. Well, somebody give Giannis Antetokounmpo a call, because he'll be impressed right now with the transition basketball. Well, they are running in transition just like their great teammate, Giannis Antetokounmpo. And there you can see Yiannopoulos from downtown. So Sotiris Manopoulos, he loves it. Belarus tactical timeout.
За ним заслон идет! За ним! Блядь, 2 раза! Спрашивал! 1-2!
Well, there you can look at the points in the quarter now. Greece have won this quarter 19-10. They've shot 8 for 11 from the field this evening. In total, if you include the 3-pointers and the shots within the paint. Belarus only 4 for 9. A lot of those coming from the perimeter. Well, these Greek fans have been missing for a year due to the pandemic, but now they're back. I guarantee that kid on the left there, wearing the yellow and black, as they say, Kitrini Mavro. Yellow and black, probably an Aris fan. And Sotiris Manopoulos, he loves it. Well, he was loving it, but so far he finds his team trailing now. Well, now Gontikas here, step up, try to give Greece an 8-point lead here over Belarus with 3:09 to go in the second quarter. Takes the free throw, tucks it away. And the Greek fans, you can hear them, they love it. Gikas now commits a foul with a reach in. Well, you can see what they're trying to do is Belyankov. They're trying to reach in and force him to turn it over, but Greece, they don't want to get in too much foul trouble either. I mean, it's only the second team foul, but they want to be in a situation where they're going to look back on this game and think, goodness gracious, all the silly fouls we gave away. So now with just over 3 minutes to go here, Belarus find themselves down by 8. Goes one screen, hesitates now. I think he traveled with it. Another turnover. I think coach is definitely not agreeing with that one. Let's have a look at. There's a hesitation. There's a pump fake. It's definitely the right call. I mean, you can see the right foot, the pivot foot. He shuffled on it a little too much, and Rostislav Virgun should really have no arguments there. Comes off one screen. Oh, what a pass! Under the, oh, it gets rejected, but they're going to call the goaltender. But look at the dime. Look at that pass. Well, he put the dime in the vending machine. Push numbers 2-5, and out came Gontikas. Sotiris Manolopoulos again. Right now, really getting into this one. So now Belarus find themselves down by 10. Goes in all the way. Tough layup, doesn't get it. Kasalakis with a rebound. Now Greece can really start to build their momentum. Now Nikos Gikas on the ball. Gikas tries to pick and pop. Kasalakis tries a three, doesn't get it. Gontikas with a rebound. Yiannopoulos from no man's land, he can't get it. Just a little bit flat there on the three-point field goal shot. Belarus find themselves down by 10. Want to get back into that dribble handoff offense and really have to force the Greek players to switch on defense and have those mismatches. That's much better there. Still fighting for it. You gotta love the competition between these two sets of players. And that is a beautiful seal off there by Belyankov. Belyankov there. Now, Greece now making some more changes. Moratas comes back into the game in the backcourt, so I think he's coming for Katsivelis because he gets still on the floor. Spins around now, bumps in the lane, puts up a little jump hook. Salash gets his own rebound. Tries to battle out another jump hook, in and out. It's Maxim Salash. Just keeps on going. Well, he is a machine. Well, the Salashinator. And just sent back in time here to get Belarus the 2023 FIBA World Cup. Just now hangs in the air. That's Kasalakis, but he's got to shoot this one. Kasalakis takes a three-pointer, doesn't get it. Well, the Greeks have gone cold for the perimeter now. Belarus can cut into the deficit. There's a love pass. Salash gets rejected. Well, Gontikas again defending the basket at all costs. Good ball movement. Yiannopoulos now. Gikas throws it down to Kasalakis. Gonna back down here. Well, he's waiting for the help side defense so he can kick the ball out. Finds Gontikas and he gets fouled. Well, right now, Tiorine, well, it is Gontikas' time. He is time to take over and defend the rim. Well, welcome to Thessaloniki, but you are not welcome here no longer. Spiti move. This is my house. Access denied. It's a much different Gontikas than we saw in the game against Great Britain, because right now he's just doing all the intangibles, working very hard, defending the rim, and just being so big and physical in the low block. Well, he misses both free throws and a wasted opportunity, but again, the confidence that he would have filled in his team with that block shot. Go down low now, the big fella got it by Gontikas. Kicks this one out. There's a love pass. Another turnover. And now Greece can get the last shot here in the first half. Moratas now comes off one screen. Looking for some movement. Finds Yiannopoulos under the basket. Oh, he missed a dunk. I can't believe it. Well, that was a beautiful build-up. Yiannopoulos there with a beautiful pass. Oh, Gonzalez, you got to bless him there. Give him the credit. The home crowd, they know how hard he's working. Well, the dumb pass by Morantis, but look at the dish off there by Yiannopoulos. Well, that is gonna be, that is a move for the ages there. Unbelievable. Now Belarus have 1 second left. Just got to inbound it, force it off. I think a traveling violation. I wonder if they're going to look back and see if there's any time left, or yeah, the officials need to see how much time is left, because he definitely traveled before the clock went off. Well, that's it. They're going to call time now. I think Coach Sotiris Manolopoulos is probably content with the decision, but his team lead right now 38-30 here in the FIBA World Cup qualifiers. Well, that dish off there. Unbelievable play there. Yiannopoulos probably very disappointed he didn't get the assist on that play, because he made a very unselfish play to dish that one down to Gonzalez. Well, there you can see the stats so far. Greece 4 for 11 from the perimeter, 9 for 16 from within the rainbow. While Belarus, 5 3-point field goals, but have gone quiet here in the second quarter. The rebounds have gone in favor of the visitors. Belarus have 24. Greece do have 2 more assists for that matter. Belarus do have 8 turnovers. Here are the leaders: Parahovsky, excuse me, God blimey, excuse me. Stobrovsky leading the way with 8 and 6 points. Gonzalez and Kasalakis. Here are the highlights from the first half. Well, again, if you think about the way Greece started, I mean, there was the Trapeza shot there. Unbelievable play. Stobrovsky. Well, you thought he made it, but again, the follow-up by Parahovsky. Kasalakis there for Greece is coming out. Again, you got to love the confidence so far from Belarus in the first quarter. They did go cold in the second quarter. Maxim Salash playing with heart and passion for Belarus right now. You got to love the 1-2 puncher in the lane, finding Parahovsky. Spence is there, you can see just making a beautiful move to the basket. Greece did turn it up in the second quarter as Gonzalez just doing everything on both sides of the court, but he did miss a wide open dunk with the beautiful dime coming from Yiannopoulos. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in 12 minutes for the second half.
Who will you become when the moment arrives? And you're carrying the expectations of an entire nation, representing your people and their dreams, the colorful faces in the streets, the screaming fans in the stands. It's time to make your move. All eyes on you, all hope, all heart. Because when you win for all.
Nobody in foul trouble for Italy. And Tonut, if it drops, what a play! What a play from Stefano Tonut. Goodness me.
There is Philly inside, nobody back. Through the legs. Zampo attacks. Inside to Akos Keller, who throws it down with an exclamation mark. Wow.
Now he goes to work down the lane. Makes the halfway line shot, pulls up on the foul line, and then just does this.
Stepping back and hitting the three-pointer is Artyom Komalov, who's also checked in. Well, anybody that follows this guy, especially in his days at Nizhny, knows he will put up several threes during a game. You don't want to leave him open.
Well, turnovers coming thick and fast at the moment, the Dutch, and that is some play. And it's that Manneken Aycox with the dunk to finish. What a spell for Iceland, the behind-the-back assist.
Onto the upstairs with a highlight first play of the game. Popovic just throws it down. Pressure on the ball. Petar Popovic flushed it for two. And Montenegro, statement, first possession down the floor.
And the rebound to Kaminas. Here is Kaminas again. He goes up and throws it down. Well, these guys really are confident, aren't they? They back themselves to come out and get a result tonight. You can see it.
Those baseline mishandles, needs a pass. Got to put this up from the halfway line. Is good. Gordinier announces himself in tonight's game.
Ukraine attack. But look at this right down the middle. Nothing wrong with Shengelia's knee now. Off the rebound, coast to coast, flying through the air. Crushes it one-handed. Holy cow.
We have walked this land for a long time. We know how far we've gone, and we're sure of how far we can go. Unity is not just a word here. It's not just a spirit in this sport. It's the way we all move. We are proud of our art, country, family, language, and culture. We are united by basketball.
Welcome to FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup 2022.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, now to the second half of this FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifying matchup. The European qualifiers between our host Greece and the visitors Belarus. Well, it's been a very exciting matchup, to say the least. I mean, both these two teams really going there is Mr. Gontikas. Well, Kyrios Gontikas with 10 points, 2 assists and 2 blocks, but one play he's going to want to forget is the missed dunk that he had. But I know the person who will probably be most disappointed would be Yiannopoulos, as he made a beautiful Papa Lucas-esque pass in transition. Well, Belarus, they started off like a house on fire. They came out shooting three-pointers. Since then, they haven't been able to deal with the Greek defense. Has forced them into turnover after turnover. They're going to have to change that here in the second half. They're going to get back in this game.
Πρώτη επίθεση.
Η πρώτη επίθεση είναι το τάκιν του Τραβάνι με το Σάλα. Στην άλλη πλευρά. Θα έρθεις έτσι. Ωραία. Λοιπόν,
Greeks right now, Ken's been down to their defense. I mean, they've only made 4 3-point field goals. It was Nikos Gigas. They lost against Great Britain, came out like a house on fire. 3-point field goals in that game. So far, he's made one hit, but again, for him, it's not about the individual play. It's making sure that his team go 1-on-1 tonight. And Great Britain, they'll be taking on Turkey, so GB could possibly go top of the group tonight if Greece win here. Or possibly Belarus could go top if they win and Turkey beat GB. This group has proven to be very interesting. The heavy favorites obviously were Turkey and Greece, but they lost their opening games. If you had to pick between Belarus and GB, many of the experts would have gone with Belarus, but again, Great Britain proved everybody wrong in the FIBA Eurobasket qualifiers, doing the double on Germany, winning the head-to-head against Montenegro, and emphatically beating France in the last game by over 20 points. But this is the FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers. The story is never written. It's anybody's ball game, and this is why we love the international windows, the benefit they have on the international game, getting the federations, building the fan bases, and getting the national teams together more often, and also giving younger talent a chance to blossom and really shine here at the world stage. But right now, it will be Belarus. They'll get the first possession here in the second half. Belyankov now gets a ball inbound. Well, Belarus find themselves down by 8 points, but not a lot to think about if you really look at it. Parhuski now finds Maxim Salash. It's too easy. A dump down. Maxim Salash is one of the most intelligent basketball players you'll see, because he's not possibly one of the greatest shooters or ball handlers, but he knows how to use his athleticism as Agravanis under the basket. And again, another intelligent player. But right now, it's a battle of the basketball IQs. Kicks this one out now, finds Salash to go a triple handoff. Throws a tough pass, goes out of bounds. Well, Manolopoulos was wide open, but he's coaching for the other team. So, again, Belarus have to take care of the basketball much better than that. He's making everything very tough right now, defensively stepping it up. Under the basket, no foul called, lays it up. Parhuski there, you can see just going to work. Looks like Belarus is going to stay in that 2-3 zone. Yiannopoulos there had a three-pointer, decided not to take it. Again, he should have just let the trigger go. Now on the 10 on the shot clock. He's going to penetrate. It's a pumping. Oh, that is beautiful. Well, he went in with a magic fake. Made a little spin out. I love that move. Belarus here. Down by 8 points. They want to try and get the ball to Maxime Salash as much as possible, but again, other players have to step in. Goes in. Does he get the M1? He gets fouled, but will not get the M1. He'll go to the free throw line here for 2 shots. That's a tough move going to the basket. Just a bit of contact there. Well, he makes the first free throw. This is good for Belarus. They don't want to get too far behind here. Just stay in touching distance of this game. They'll be in dreamland if they can finish the first window 2-0. But at the moment, they're going to have to work for it because Greece in the second quarter started to put the pressure. Now here comes the full court pressure from Belarus. But Gikas has no problem breaking it down. Now Belarus go back into a 2-3 zone. The question will be, can Greece break this down with some perimeter shooting? Yiannopoulos now finds Gontikas. Gontikas, well, too much on it. Agravanis with the rebound. Turn it over. You can see Greece have no problem breaking down the zone to get good shots, but again, they got to make them. Gontikas has got to make sure he remembers that's a basketball, not a medicine ball, but Agravanis got to take care of it. Deep three from no man's land, doesn't get it. Yiannopoulos secures a rebound. Now Nikos Gikas draws another foul. Now takes this one at Katsivelis. Left wide open. Why not take the three-pointer way off the mark? Doesn't get it. Sparachovsky, they can see, secures the rebound, and now Belarus can push this one. Some penetration down the middle, look for a kick out. Now we've got 14 on the shot clock here, and Belarus is going to go pick and roll here. Big fella. He's going to take a three-pointer to pick and pop, but he'll get it back in this situation. Takes a little mid-range in and out, doesn't get it. That's a good offense there, a good build-up, but again, he's got to finish that one. Finds Yiannopoulos now. Penetration, goes baseline. That's the second team foul now in Belarus. Yiannopoulos does such a good job there, making those penetrations and the kick out in the corner. So we'll be baseline ball now with 17 on the shot clock. Struggling to get it in. They find Kasalakis now. Kavadas is checked in. Kasalakis down the middle, kicks out, finds Gikas. Gikas for three, doesn't get it. It's a good play there. They got the ball inside and kicked it out, but again, another wasted opportunity. Now Belarus here. Comes off, sets one screen, goes down the middle. Trying to dish it off to Parachovsky there. Couldn't get it to him, but a foul has been called. So it will be, I believe that's going to be Belarus ball on the baseline, I believe. So I think the foul is on Katsivelis. Belarus now will have 14 seconds on the shot clock to get it inbound. Quick catch and shoot from the perimeter. Nails it from downtown. Big time shot. And that keeps him in this ball game. He cuts it down to a three-point ball game. Huge three there by Stobrovsky. Splits the defense now. That's a third team foul. And it's on Stobrovsky after making that big three-pointer. Huge catch and shoot. I mean, he elevates so high and doesn't even hold his follow through, but it's nothing but net. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what the shooting technique is like. If it goes in, it goes in. And Stobrovsky specializes in the perimeter shooting. Because now gives it up to Kavadas. Gets a hand off Yiannopoulos from downtown. Doesn't get it. Kavadas with a big rebound. That's a 14th foul now in Belarus, so this is not bad for Greece. Kasalakis now tries to back down. He's got two. There's a fadeaway jump shot, looks a little bit short. Kavadas with a rebound. Kavadas goes up, and he doesn't get the and one. Now you can see Coach Manalopoulos there applauding his players' efforts to go in for the second opportunity. He will now be rewarded with 2 free throws. Again, free throw is so important in this game. You never want to look back at the game and think the outcome could have been different had you made your free throws. That's not something they want to look back on and think cost them this game. They got to make sure they step up, they hit these free throws. Well, 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Doesn't pick and pop now. Maxime Salash doesn't take many three-pointers, but he doesn't get that one. Could have tied the game up, but now Gikas will push this. Keeps it alive, almost turned it over. As Kasalakis now spins out, splits the defense. Great defense, and now it's a 3-on-1 in transition. He's got Salash to his right. Beautiful basketball, showtime, Belarus basketball. And all of a sudden, Sotiris Manalopoulos has to call timeout. I mean, look at this. Great defense there. There's no foul called. I think it's great play now. Look at this. Sends it left, no look. Back to him. Salash with the finish. That's a bit of showtime there. Belarus in transition.
Έλα, δεν παίζουμε.
Like I said, it's a good time for Coach Sotiris Manalopoulos to call a timeout, but Coach Virgen and his players get themselves back in this game. That's why you love to watch the international windows. All these teams come together, understand each other's tendencies, and know how to play with each other. Gikas now comes off one screen, takes a three-pointer in and out. Well, Yatris Evkaristo Nikos Gikas from downtown. It's a big three-pointer. Playing a little bit like Vasilis Spanoulis coming off those screens. Kicks this one out. Had the shot, didn't take it. He's down to Salash now. Salash wants to isolate. Almost turns it over, kicks out. But he got to shoot it. Throws a Hail Mary shot up, and no way that's going in. Well, Gikas now. I mean, this looks like Vasilis Spanoulis. Look how high he elevates the follow-through. Paulie Kala. You got to love it. This guy has come ready to play. Down Kavadas, good ball movement. Had one more pass, goes behind the back, gets caught a double team. That's a poor foul to give away because now Belarus are going to send Greece to the free throw line. careless foul to give away, to say the least. I mean, they got to be smarter than that. Makes the second one now, gives Greece a 6-point lead over Belarus with under halfway to go here in the third quarter. Comes a double crossover now. Good penetration in with a smooth finger roll, doesn't get it. And again, Kavadas tips it out. And now Gikas transition, gives up to Katsavelis, reverse slam. He gets pinned off the backboard by Maxime Salash. And Belarus will try to push this one. Nikos Gikas commits a foul. Well, he was sent back in time to get Belarus to the FIBA World Cup, and the block shot by Maxime, the Salashinator. And in transition there, you can see Nikos Gikas just committing the foul there. That's not a bad foul, to be honest. It's only the 13th foul. 4:26 to go here in the third quarter. Greece leading by 6 points over Belarus. For handoff now. This is the dribble handoff offense that was causing Greece so many problems in the first quarter, and Belarus just didn't go back to it. There's the mid-range fadeaway. You don't get it. Kasselakis with a rebound. I thought about taking the three-pointer. Go down low now to Kavadas. Got it by Parahovsky. Has to travel with definitely a traveling violation. Cuts this one down the middle. Handoff able to go down low now. Left wide open in the middle. Gets a foul. That's much better. So now he's going to go to the free throw line here for 2 shots. But Belarus, you can see, very tactical, very intelligent in every offense. And now Stabrowski now will go to the free throw line here for 2 shots. And that's exactly what they need to do to stay in this game, not allow Greece to build too much momentum going forward. But, I mean, the Greeks really have started turning on at the moment, but Belarus just hanging in there at the moment, which is good for both. Makes it 2 for 2. Now Moratis now checks back into the game here for Greece. Another foul's been called, so he'll go back to the free throw line. Key here, of course, for Belarus is to make sure they don't keep fouling Greece, send them to the free throw line. But again, Yiannopoulos now, he goes to the bench, and the youngster comes into the game. This is a big moment for him, of course. Has a twin brother coming from the Ike Academy, but now it's a big moment for this young man. Makes the second free throw now. Just keeps a little bit of daylight between Greece and Belarus. Baseline now, reverse slip. Doesn't get it too much, but the follow-up by Parahovsky. And again, the big fella doing the dirty work there, cutting it down to a 3-point ball game with over 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Again, you talk about Belarus, ways to stay in this game. Going in for those second chance points. Greece here pulls up from the mid-range, in and out, doesn't get it. It's a good shot, but somebody's got to do exactly what Belarus players are doing, just go in for that second chance point. Nobody going in for an offensive rebound. An offensive foul's been called. That's interesting. They've called it on Ivan Alatka. Just a little too aggressive there when guarding Panayotis Kalaitzakis. Kalaitzakis, as we said, has a twin brother. Comes up the Ike Academy. Just over 2.5 to go in the third quarter. Greece leading by 3 as Maratis pulls up in the mid-range, nails it. Gives Greece a 5-point lead now over Belarus. Belarus here. All right, turn it over again. And now Greece can push from Maratis. Another foul's called. And he'll go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. It's a silly error there. Just need to take care of the basketball right now, as you can see. Free throws are going to be key right now for Greece here in the next 2:17, because any chance they can get fouled, just go to the free throw line. Keep building on the momentum. Again, they really haven't made the most of getting into the foul trouble very easy. Maratis makes the second one now, puts him up by 7 points. He's putting on a bit of full court pressure. Now remember, Belarus there 1 foul away from getting in the penalty as well, so any foul will send them to the free throw line. So just hit the 2-minute mark. Kick this one out, good ball to Salash in the corner for 3. Nails it! Big time shot there by Maxim Salash. Again, just keeping Belarus in breathing distance between them and Greece. Maratis comes up one screen, and Greece have to be a lot quicker here. Relying on the individual play now. Maratis looking to isolate. Kicks out. Kasalakis now. Back to Maratis. Pump fakes. Another 3. There it is. In and out to get it. The offensive rebound. But another foul's been called. Again, Sotiris Manolopoulos loving the effort from his players. Just going in. Exactly what they haven't been doing all game. Well, there was a 3-point shot. Kasalakis there. Unlucky not to get the and-1. They will go to the free throw line now. He makes the first free throw. Kasalakis has been brilliant so far for Greece here, playing it very similar to how Vasilopoulos used to play for Ike in the 2018 BCL season. Panagiotis Vasilopoulos, that was. Now it's a 6-point ball game. Oh, did he turn it over? Comes off of Kasalakis, so it will be Belarus ball on the baseline. That's interesting because it looks like it was thrown out of bounds. Vasilakis now guarding. Slash there, just trying to make sure he doesn't get a good look at the basket. Slash, you want to make that contact and try and get fouled, get to the free throw line. Parachowski now comes off one screen. Great defense. And again, come up with a steal, and again, could that be, they've called it. So an unsportsmanlike foul, so now Greece will get 2 free throws, and they're gonna get the ball back. Mikulski there completely capitulated, very poor decision. Just too casual with the basketball. As soon as he turned it over, committed the worst of errors. You can see how frustrated he is with himself. So now the young fellow will get 2 free throws, and they're going to get the ball back. Makes the first one. Okalaitakis, as we mentioned, has a twin brother, product of the Ike Academy. Gets the second one now as he puts Greece up by 8 points, 1:13 to go here in the third quarter. Left uncontested, reverse layup, went in like Papaloukas. The follow-up, still can't get it. Now Belarus here with a chance to chip into the deficit. Down low, finds Slash to kick in the corner, good ball movement. They try a 3, the 3 is up, the 3's no good. And the offense secured now. Well, Greece can go 2 for 1 here if they play the cards right and get a good offense. Tries to back down against Slash. Kick this one out. Tries a tough fadeaway. Got it! Well, beautiful move there. But went in like Panagiotis Vasilopoulos. Well, very much a replica shot. Well, if Greece gets a stop here, that could be a 2 for 1. Belarus, they definitely need to try and score here, get into single digits going into the fourth quarter. Parachowski wants the... And an offensive foul's been called against Parachowski. So now with 13.6 seconds, Greece get the last shot hit. Moratis there. That's a tough one there for Parachowski, because what else is he supposed to do in that situation? Well, now Moratis on the ball. Seconds left, crosses over, steps back, big 3, doesn't get it. No follow-up there. Throws a Hail Mary shot, and whoa, it almost went in. Well, ladies and gentlemen, in the third quarter is Greece, who have a 10-point lead here over Belarus. Remember, Belarus won their opening game at home against Turkey, while Greece lost on the road, which was the first defeat to Great Britain in 40 years. Right now, Greece looking for their first victory, while Belarus looking to stay undefeated. Well, Belarus 11 for 32 from within the rainbow and 7 for 18 from downtown. Well, the Greeks now 17 for 28 from the free throw line. I mean, that's phenomenal. Think about the amount of free throws they've taken. Well, they have missed 11. If you make 11 of those free throw shots, it's a 21-point ball game. I'll show you some highlights here from the third quarter. Smooth move there. I mean, that is like Dimitris Diamantidis. Somebody give him a call. And that was the quick 3-point shot from downtown. Gikas coming off the screen there, showing exactly what he's capable of. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't done so already, make sure you download the official FIBA World Cup basketball app. Remember, you can download and get all the best highlights and stats that matter to you most. Customize your experience. Is the official FIBA Basketball World Cup app. You can download on your smartphone, your Android, or on your tablet. Well, now Greece here with a 10-point lead over Belarus. Looking to get that first victory here in the FIBA World Cup qualifiers. I think they've called an offensive foul here on Agravanis. Well, look at Agravanis. What does he do here? Oh, it's the right call. I mean, he should have no arguments whatsoever. Kasalakis now comes back into the game for Agravanis. Agravanis, well, very unhappy. Has been subbed out of the game. Holmes turns it over. Does he keep it alive? Took a deflection now. There's a kick out. There's a three-point three. Is up. Three is good. Belarus hit their 8th three-point field goal of the night. Again, they keep it to 7 points now. The question is, Bliznyuk does so well there to score the three-pointer. Ratos now. Ratos finds Kasalakis there for the mid-range. In and out, doesn't get it. Well, he's got to score that. Yeah, just put a bit too much on the follow-through. That's a good chance here for Belarus. Ratos almost came up with a steal. Backdoor play now under the basket, lays it up, no help side defense. But now it's a 5-point ball game, and again, Belarus pegged their way back in this one. Well, fakes it, beautiful move in the lane, bit of contact, doesn't get the and one, but he is going to go to the free throw line. Well, I love the fake spin out, looking like Hachivretas for Greece back in 2005 when they won the Eurobasket. They came second at the FIBA World Championship in Japan. Free throws now so key here in the 4th quarter for both these two teams. They now do not want to look back on this game. I think that the outcome could have been different had they made all the free throws. It's Mikhail Luntsis now. I think we have a slight delay in game right now. The officials just want to discuss how much time is left on the clock here. Just make sure that all the intangibles have been taken care of. Well, the fans have come out here, and again, you got to credit how this game has gone, because Greece had their confidence taken away when they lost against Great Britain on Thursday in the road up in the northeast of England, in Great Britain, excuse me, in Newcastle. Right now, Great Britain have traveled to Turkey, which they, right now, currently, Great Britain are leading Turkey with 3:30 to go in the 2nd quarter, 32-30. Now, Great Britain were leading by as many as 13 points, and many were very surprised. So it could be a situation tonight where GB could go top of the group. Maybe Belarus could go top of the group. We could have all 4 teams 1-1. Now, the officials are going to call timeout. Maxim Salash in the game against Turkey. I mean, he was phenomenal. He had 26 points. The officials now just trying to sort out the issue with the scoreboard and the home crowd. Not liking this, obviously. There you can see the statistics, of course, now. Greece, only 5 for 17 from downtown, while Belarus, 2% of their three-point field goals have been made, and that's been the core of their scoring. If you think about it, of course, Greece lost the second quarter and the first quarter, but they came out big time here in the third. In terms of the rebounds, of course, and Belarus have just done a much better job of taking care of the rebounds. As Dodu looks like he's going to check into the game. Both teams, that you can see 24 points apiece in the paint, which has just been key and fundamental for both of them. Fast break points definitely got invaded, but look at the bench points there. I mean, that just shows the depth that this Greece team has. Kastelakis there, you can see, was coming off the bench for Greece. Kastelakis, you know, fan favorite heavily in Greece, and just such a phenomenal player. 14 points this season, 1 for 3 from downtown, but 4 for 6 from inside the rainbow. Very versatile player that can play both inside and outside. Now these are 2 big free throws here. Put Greece back up by 8 points if he makes both of them. With 8:49 to go here. 8:44, excuse me, to go in the fourth quarter. Greece looking for their first victory. Lutzis short, but get the offensive rebound and go up with it. Well, Kostas Gontikas, first field goal of the second half. He puts Greece back up by 8 points. It's Belarus now. There's the pick and pop. Lane now. Salash doesn't get it, goes out of bounds. It's going to be Belarus ball with 8 seconds on the shot clock. Salash there. Wow. Unfortunately, the foul wasn't called there because Gontikas' hands definitely came down. The foul has been called, so it's going to be baseline ball now to Belarus. 14 on the shot clock.
Okay, sideline.
They called the foul there on Panagiotis Kalaitzakis. Just a slight hold there on the inbound. Comes a handoff now. Comes off one screen. Oh, what a pass. Finds Maxime Salash. Beautiful play there. Belarus cutting down a 6-point ball game. Now Maratis here on the ball here for Greece. Throw this one down now to Kastelakis now. 5 on the shot clock. A couple of reaches, puts a jump hook, doesn't get it. Gontikas, and a foul has been called. And that's going to be the 3rd team foul now in Greece. Pop now makes a penetration. The lane hangs in the air, draws a foul. And that's a 14 foul for Greece. So Belarus now with a huge momentum swing. Any more fouls and they'll go straight to the free throw line. They only have 1 team foul, so can cut this down. Virga now getting hyped up. And now Nikos Gikas comes back in for Maratos. huge free throws now for Belyankov as he makes the first one. Makes it 2 for 2 now, cuts it down to a 4-point ball game. It's now Nikos Gikas on the ball. Fakes in the screen, goes all the way, lays up, and the foul is called. That's exactly what they needed, as the foul is on Dodu. Well, Mikhail Luntsis again challenged the help side defense of the Belarus players, and they were just too slow to react. Well, he missed a free throw, and again, the free throw shooting from Greece. It's been very poor this season. They've missed over 12 free throws now. Again, if you think about it, you make all those 12 free throws, and it's a 16-point ball game. It's not something they want to look back on and think it could have been a different outcome had they made all the free throws. It makes the second one now. Makes it a 5-point deficit with 7:23 to go here in the fourth quarter of this FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifying European matchup. Parakovsky now comes back into the game here for Belarus, and again, he's arguably been one of their best players. Slash now sets the screen, pops out, left wide open, takes another three-pointer, nails it. Well, Belarus have come out like a house on fire, and their three-point perimeter game has kept them in this one. Cut it down to a 2-point ball game now. Blizhnyk now, he hits his fourth three-point field goal. Luntsis draws another foul. And that foul, I believe, is going to be on the ground, so it's going to be a baseline ball to Greece. So he wasn't in the process of shooting it. Well, it's possible that he was in his 1-2 step, but again, well, look at that. Blizhnyk hits a fourth three-pointer, making this a ball game. Well, big free throws now, has to step up and make these. Oh, I missed it. Well, you can hear the anxiety and the groans of the crowd right now. Well, Greece have shot 19 for 32 from the free throw line this evening. Again, it just isn't good enough for their standards and what they want to achieve as a team. And well, Belarus only 7 for 9 for the free throw leaving. But again, if you think about the three-point shooting, they're 9 for 20. Luntsis makes the second one. Home crowd now getting into this one. Under 7 minutes to go. Greece don't want to foul. They don't want to send Belarus to the free throw line. Now Maxim Salash on the ball. It's a hand up Blizhnyk. A traveling violation. They had a wasted opportunity. They should have got the ball to Maxim Salash off the switch. Well, Salash has got to go to the basket. He's popping out, and there's all the room in the world for the basket, and maybe even have a two-handed jam there right on Kostas Kontikas. But again, they give Greece the ball back. Now he comes off one screen. It's a ball reversal. Backs down, waiting for the double team, kicks out. There's a three is up, no good. Well, it was a good look, but he couldn't knock it down. And now Belarus with another chance here. Salash now looking for a handoff, goes down the middle. Another kick out. That's a switch now. Kontikas goes down the middle. Gets to throw this one. Parahovsky's got to shoot it. Force it up from Dodu. Doesn't get it. Belarus wasted 2 offenses there. Oh, what a move. The kick out count doesn't take it. No foul called under the basket. Look at the ad one. Well, I want to see the replay on that one. Look at this. This is Stephen Curry moves between the legs, spin out. Oh, the young fella. You gotta love those plays. Well, if Geekas had made the three-pointer, no doubt we would have seen that as a top highlight here on the FIBA Basketball World Cup social media platforms. Well, these are big free throws now from Gonzalez. Well, he makes them. Makes the first one now, puts him back up by 4. Doesn't get this one. I'm not sure what he was trying to do there. I mean, was he trying to shoot it or was he trying to pass it? But he hit the rim. Goodness gracious. Goes through and draws another foul. Now, both teams with 5 team fouls. So any foul will send both of them to the free throw line. It's on Dodu. Swipes through against Dodu, and not sure what he was trying to indicate there to the official, but it's a definite foul. And now Lutzis, who's had a very tough evening here from the charity stripe. Can he deal with the pressure? Can he step up right now? Makes the first one. Well, this really has been the Achilles of the Greeks. Free throw shooting has been an issue for them. And now 22 for 37 from the charity stripe. He shot 5 for 9 so far this evening. Makes it 6 for 10. Puts Greece back up by 6 points here. Under 5:20 to go here in the 4th quarter. Remember, both these two teams now are in the penalty, so again, any foul will send them to the free throw line. Handoff now. Parakovsky now tries to back down against Gonzalez, but the foul's been called, so he will go to the free throw line here for 2 shots. And again, they were low on the shot clock. Well, it's right there with the right arm. Well, pick any foul you like. There's 3 fouls there, and he's arguing with the referee, but again, it's either A, B, C, or D, or all of the above. I mean, they're all fouls there, so it's not a bad foul because as great as Parakovsky is, I mean, he's not the greatest free throw shooter. He hasn't made a free throw this evening so far. It still remains 0 for 3. Greece secure the rebound with Nikos Geekas. Geekas comes up one screen now. Pump fakes, kicks out. Well, big 3. It's up. Doesn't get it. Could have been massive, but now Belarus have to be quick here. Try to take advantage here in transition. Goes one screen now. Look for Parahovsky. It's up to Maxim Salash. Salash down the middle, spins around. Salash puts up a circus shot, doesn't get it, but the tip in by Parahovsky. That's why he's in there. Parahovsky now. He now moves up to 14 points. This is going to be key here. This big offense here for Greece. This comes off one screen, kicks out. There's one screen, another kick out. Well, another 3-pointer and a very poor shot. They secure the offensive rebound. 10 on the shot clock now. Wait, fouls on the 3-pointer, so it's going to be 3 free throws here. And again, it's that man Lutzis. Well, Sietnik now commits a foul. Well, there's no need to reach there. It's a smart play there because Sietnik has his hand out there to try and prevent him penetrating with his right. But again, you can see that Lutzis carefully just drags through, makes a contact, and forces up what appears to be a shot. As Ivan Alatka now comes back into the game here. Well, these are huge free throws now. Makes the first one. You can just feel the anxiety of these Greek players because they know it's been a marathon in this game so far. Desperately cannot afford to go 0-2 here. Makes the second one. Well, if you're wondering what the score is with the other game in this group right now, Turkey and Great Britain are tied at 37 apiece. Turkey were trailing by as many as 15. They found themselves back in this game. I mean, potentially, everyone could go 1-1 in the group tonight as Lutzis makes all 3 free throws and gives Greece a 7-point lead over Belarus, 69-62 with under 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Fans now just getting into this one. Radka now left wide open, takes a 3-point, doesn't get it. Gika secures a rebound. Gikas comes up one screen, kicks this one out. Well, Agravanis has taken 2 3-pointers. A big rebound. The foul has been called. That's a smart play there by the young fella. And you can see Panagiotis Kalaitzakis, as soon as he got the rebound, was quick to, I mean, watch this, secures it and makes contact. If he stays there, it's possible. Could have been called into a jump ball. Well, also did get away with an offensive foul. This is now a big play for him. He started his professional career playing for Aris Thessaloniki in this arena back in 2016. And he played for Cholargos in Athens before making the move to Lithuania in 2019. His brother, twin brother Yorgos, was signed by the Milwaukee Bucks and now plays for the Wisconsin Herd in the NBA G League. So they were teammates. Played for Nevėžis. Lithuania now makes a free throw. Puts him up by 9 points. And now 3:19 to go here in the fourth quarter. And now Belarus draw another foul. Now they'll go to the free throw line. So now this game really is becoming about the free throw wits. Who can step up and make the free throws? Oh, he missed it. The pressure, the nerves. Now is not the time to panic, of course. Now is the time for composure. Belarus have done so well in this game to stay in this one. To keep Greece at bay and to keep pegging back, but Ostrovsky has been very good so far. Oh, he missed them both. Well, could that be costly for Belarus? Now, Lutzis on the ball, gives this one up to Agravanis. Agravanis tries to back down the middle. Agravanis, bit of contact, takes a shot, doesn't get it. Belarus can push this one, plenty of time left. Only down by 9 points. Down the middle, hangs in the air. Parachovsky with a rebound, he gets fouled. That's not a bad foul for Greece because Parachovsky hasn't made a free throw this evening. Now Greece. Now they don't want to look back in this game. Oh, he missed it. But Maxim Salash did just enough there. Radka now in the lane. Oh, he turned it over. Greece here. No need to rush this one. Slide down. Oh, down low, wide open. Agravanis with a layup. But what happened to the Belarusian defense? Well, Agravanis almost felt like he was in the warm-up two-line layups. As nobody was there to contest him. Well, Parachovsky there just fell asleep. Nobody there. You cannot come to Thessaloniki and make those mistakes. It's a 10-point lead now to Greece. You can see both teams 15 apiece this quarter. At the moment, it's a 10-point lead, and this is the point of the game where Belarus have to be very smart. I mean, they got into the penalty very early, but silly turnovers have cost them.
Надо ничего там дальше играть. Давай, 2 минутки. Идем, достанем. Ищем это, ищем.
It's a big moment now. Parakovsky has a double-double, 15 points and 13 rebounds. The lack of scoring, of course, from Maxim Salash, like they had in the last game, has really cost him so far. Quick three-pointer, doesn't get it. Steps out of bounds on the rebound, so Belarus with another chance here. With 2:11, the chip into deficit. Greece unable to secure the rebound. Lutzis jumped in the air. It's definitely the right call, that's for sure. Hesitation now, goes in the lane, hangs in the air, kicks it out. Well, Salash has got to make it. Nails it! Cuts it down to a 7-point ball game. That's a big-time shot there by Maxim Salash. Could that be a defining moment in this game? But right now, they got to get a stop now. Now it's Nikos Gikas time. Comes off one screen, takes a big three. In and out, doesn't get it. Parahovsky with a rebound. And there's a bit of belief now in Belarus. What do you go for? You go for a 3-pointer, cut it down to a 4-point game, or just go for an easy 2 and cut it down to 5 points. There's a handoff off the screen. Hesitation, bit of contact, no foul called. That's a poor shot there by Strebrovsky. He's got to do better than that. Now Greece here with another chance. This is a big possession now for the Greeks. Over a minute to go, up by 7. Lutzis now finds Agravanis. Back to Lutzis. Comes off one screen, there's a pick and pop. Agravanis, big 3. Kalinikta Thessaloniki. That is for you. Well, Agravanis with a huge 3-pointer. Was taken for this evening, made one. In the lane, doesn't get the and one. Well, Agravanis with a huge play. Well, you can hear the Greek fans saying, Misa Gapame, Agravanis, good night, Thessaloniki, that is for you. Poli Kala. And he is saying right now, Gola Trevo, I love this guy. We missed the first free throw. Well, it's now a 9-point ball game. Well, timeout now to Greece. In their case, momentum is in their favor. Just got to get fouled, get to the free throw line. Well, it's really that second quarter that separated these two teams. When Greece had the 10-point lead. Well, excuse me, 8-point lead at halftime. That 10-point deficit in the second quarter is really what's separated them. You got to credit now. I mean, look at this from Agravanis. Somebody give Giannis Antetokounmpo a call. Agravanis says, Philomu, Stine. And you can hear Giannis saying back to Agravanis, Polikala Filomu. Well, that is just a big-time three-pointer. And maybe, just maybe, Greece will edge a step closer to getting that first victory. Look at these Greek fans, they love it. It was in 1987 when Nikos Galis and Papasianakis defeated the Soviet Union at the FIBA Eurobasket, and which led to the birth and the love of the game of basketball. It was 2005 in which Papaloukas, Diamantidis, and Spanoulis won the Eurobasket again. This is where the shake and bake now happens. Penetration in the lane, another kick out. Well, Gontakis takes a shot, doesn't get it. The young fellow with another offensive rebound. Draws another foul, and he's going to go to the free throw line as the foul's on Dodu. Well, Kalaitzakis there. He's done so many intangibles. Another offensive rebound. A bit of contact, a shot to the face there. Nikos Galis is in the crowd tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The man, the myth, the legend, the pioneer of Greek basketball is watching on. He's in the VIP zone. And we used to play for Aris Salonika. Well, he makes a second free throw, and he puts Greece up by 10 points. Now, Belarus has been a dream stop for them. They will not go to 2-0 here. As now Greece. Baseline now, kicks out. Now we're in transition now. Kikas finds it in transition, gets rejected, gets a block, doesn't follow up. Well, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of this one, Greece pick up their first victory in the FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers, 77-67 over Belarus. And Agravanis trying to say he got fouled, but again, they got the victory. What's a huge victory for the Greeks. Depending how the game goes between Great Britain and Turkey, Great Britain could possibly go top of the group if they win. At the moment, Turkey are winning 42-39 over Great Britain. So that game is all to play for here this evening. Well, we will show you the stats and the highlights from this game, and what a fantastic game it was. Nikos Gikas, relatively quiet game for him, but his team, they got over the final hurdle. They pick up the victory, and they pick up their first win. Well, the Greek fans, it's a huge win for them here in the north of Greece, in the city of Thessaloniki. Well, I'm sure that the Antetokounmpo brothers, Thanasis, Kostas, and Giannis, are watching in the United States right now. They're probably very proud of their teammates. Look what the Greek fans say. Amis agapame, Elada, to basket Elada. They love Greek basketball. They go up to applaud their fans who helped them get over the final hurdle. And there is the man, the myth, the legend, the legendary Nikos Galis, who won the Eurobasket back in 1987. Well, if there was such thing as a Greek god, he is here tonight in Thessaloniki, and it's that man, Nick Galis. Well, Greece, 6 for 23 from the perimeter, 15 for 34 from inside the rainbow, 29, 45 free throws in total. I mean, that's an unbelievable stat. They lost the rebounds 45-39 and have 5 less assists. But Belarus, 17 turnovers, just too many. A lot of those coming in the second quarter. Well, it is Greece who get the first victory. They break the ice. Agravanis, Kasalakis now top scorers of 14 apiece. Maxim Salash and Blizniuk top scorers of 17. Here are the highlights from this phenomenal game. here are the best plays from the second half. And look at this down low. Playing it to Agravanis. Again, depending how the results go in the game between Turkey and Great Britain, every team could go 1-1 this at the end of this first window. Look at that. That is Dimitris Diamatidis in the shirt of Katsavelis. Tough play there. The back down here by Kasalakis. The fadeaway smooth as you like here in the north of Greece. It's going to be very interesting because Belarus, I mean, I think they're a very good basketball team, but the turnovers really cost them this game. Home crowd there, you can see really enjoying the occasion. Greek fans coming out here to support their national team, coming out in fine voice. Well, that was the ending tonight. If you look at the standings now, remember Turkey now are leading over Great Britain 44-41. The other two teams in this group. So if Turkey wins this game, everyone will go 1-1 in this group, but if Great Britain wins, they will go top of the group with 2 victories. Remember, if you're on livebasketball.tv, you can swap over and watch that game. It's in the third quarter, as it's halfway through the third quarter now. Turkey are winning 47-41. Remember, that's on livebasketball.tv. The outcome of that game will have significance in how this group turns out. Greece are top now, 1-1. Again, depending how Great Britain finish against Turkey, everyone could go 1-1, or Great Britain could go top and Turkey would be bottom. Remember, you can watch that game. As now Turkey have an 8-point lead over Great Britain. It's on livebasketball.tv. More games to come here at the FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers. But for now, Thessaloniki, it's Kali Nikta.